Hello, this is Christian Frates again. Now, to celebrate the 15th anniversary of Ang Lee's Hulk, a film I heavily admired ahead of time, I'm going to quote all the lines of Nick Nolte's character, David Banner, the main antagonist. I hate to warn you, spoiler alert for those who haven't seen the film.
Benny's dead. I'm the new guy. Same. C. T. G. A. G. Bruce. My Bruce. Your name is not Krensler. It's Banner. Your name. It's Banner. Bruce Banner. Bruce. I work here now. In the labs. The late shift. It keeps me close to you. You always work so late yourself with your friend, Miss Ross. No. Please. Let me. You're not well. You've had a terrible accident. You're wondering why you're still alive. You're thinking there's something inside. Something different. Inexplicable. I can help you understand if you'll let me. If you'll forgive me. You must know. You may not want to believe it, but I can see it in your eyes. So much like your mother's. Of course, you're my flesh and blood, but then you're something else too, aren't you? My physical son, but the child of my mind too. No. That's not true. That's what they wanted you to believe. The experiments, the accident, all top secret. They put me away for 30 years. 30 years. Away from you. Away from our work. But they couldn't keep me forever. After all, I'm sane. They had to admit it. You see, everything your extraordinary mind has been seeking all these years. It's been inside you. Now, we will understand it. We will harness it. No, don't answer it. It's Miss Ross again. There's something you need to know about her, Bruce. Something troublesome. Let me protect you from her. Bruce, set! We're gonna have to watch that temper of yours. Bobby Bruce. My Bruce. Dr. Ross, how unexpected. Please come in. He told you? Oh, please, sit down. So you want to know, what's wrong with him? So you can fix him, cure him, change him. Your father, Ross, you brought your father down upon his hand. How little you understand, Miss Ross, and how dangerous your ignorance has become. Don't be sorry. My son is unique. That's why you can't relate to him. And because he is unique, the world will not tolerate his existence, will they? But you try, don't you? Yes. And a very beautiful woman like you, your attentions can't be completely unwanted, can they? No. Not with eyes like yours, watching expectantly, lovingly. But I'm afraid we're both too late to help him. There's nothing I can do for him, or for you. Besides, he's made it clear he wants nothing to do with me. His choice. Now, if you'll excuse me, Miss Ross, I have some work to do. And don't worry about the dogs. You'll be fine. Just Just don't look them in the eyes. Goodbye.
Dogs! Go! Go get her, and let nothing stand in your way. Go!
Bruce, so they think they can just throw you away as they did me. I got a visit today. A very unwelcome visit. I'm afraid my hand is being forced. You so much want to know, don't you? But I think no explanation will serve you half as well as the experience. In any case, I still don't quite understand it myself. If they'd only let me work in peace. Of course, my betters would have none of that. An alteration. Genetic. A deformity. I guess you could call it that. But an amazing strength, too. And now, finally unleashed, I can harvest it. Well, I'll bet you and your Betty would love to destroy it. But would you really destroy part of yourself? I don't think so. And as for Betty, I'm sending her a surprise visit from some four-legged friends of mine. You see, I managed to culture some of your very own DNA, Bruce, and the results are tremendous. They're unstable, but very powerful. Let's just wait and see what Betty makes of the results, huh? My hand. You see the strength in my son's DNA? Combined with nanomed reconstruction? You see, I could partake with the essences of all things. Do you really believe that I am separate from you? My dear Miss Ross, welcome back. You don't have to worry. I'm not angry with you. Not anymore. It's over for me now. And soon it'll be over for Bruce. That's why I've come to you, to ask you if you could persuade your father, as a man, as a father himself, that if I turn myself in, now, peacefully, and before he puts me away forever, that he would let me see my son for one last time. Could you do that for me? I understand. He's a puppet now. I don't blame him. And what have I done to my son, Miss Ross? Nothing. I try to improve on the limits in myself. Myself, not him. Can you understand? To improve on nature, my nature, knowledge of oneself. It's the only path to the truth that give men the power to go beyond God's boundaries. Fear? Perhaps, Miss Ross. And loneliness, too. Yes, I feel them both. But I have lived completely once. I was so much in love, and she so much wanted a baby. My baby. I could tell from the moment she conceived that it wasn't a son I had given her, but something else. A monster, maybe. I should have put a stop to it right then, but I was curious, and that was my downfall. And as I watched this tiny life unfold, I began to imagine the horror of it, and my curiosity was replaced with compassion. But they took away my chance to cure him. Your father threw me out. I remember that day so well. Every moment, every sensation walking into the house, the feeling of the handle of a knife in my hand. I knew I was doing a father's work, fulfilling a father's mercy. But then, she surprised me. It was as if she and the knife merged. You cannot imagine
unbearable finality of it. And in that one moment, I took everything that was dear to me and transformed it into nothing more than a memory. Yeah, I should have killed you. Her favorite perfume. It's all right, son. Go ahead and cry. Go ahead, cry. Cry. Crying will do you good. Is that so? Well, I got news for you. I didn't come here to see you. I came here to see my son. My real son. The one inside of you. You're nothing but a superficial shell, a husk of flimsy consciousness ready to be torn off at a moment's notice. Now, son, listen to me. I found a cure. For me. My cells can transform too, absorb enormous amounts of energy, but unlike you, they're unstable. Son, I need your strength. I gave you life. Now you must give it back to me. Only 1,000,000 times more radiant, more powerful. Stop what? Stop what? Think about all those men out there in their uniforms, barking and swallowing orders, inflicting their petty rule over the entire globe. Think of all the harm they've done to you, to me, to humanity. And know this, that we can make them and their flags and their anthems and their governments disappear in a flash. You and me. Oh, that's your answer. Then indeed you shall die and be reborn, a hero of the kind that walked the earth long before the pale religions of civilization infected humanity's soul. Stop your bawling, you weak little speck of human trash. I'll go. You just watch me go. Yes, that's right. Keep fighting. The more you fight, the more of you I take. Sleep now, Bruce, and forget forever. Yes. Yes. Take it back. It's not stopping.